Welcome back to the Archetypes of the East series. Previously, we covered the hexagram of youth and experience and learning in hexagram 4, youthful folly. Today we're learning about hexagram 5, waiting, nourishment. This is the hexagram of patient stasis, active preparation, and the art of proper timing. The principle of this hexagram, waiting, is not an active idleness, but a productive preparation that gathers strength before the right time to act arrives. The image of the hexagram is that of a river that has swelled due to flooding, and the seeker must wait for the right moment when the river calms and recedes so that they can continue on safely. The atmosphere of hexagram 5 is one of steady pressure. It's the calm just before the downpour. The waiting here is strategic, and it will serve the seeker well, so stay cheerful and consider this period of rest a blessing. The danger here isn't failure. The danger is impatience. The energy of this time demands that you refuel. See this pause as a gift. You're being given a window to strengthen your foundations. If you use this time to worry, you waste a spiritual resource. The image of hexagram 5. Water over heaven. Clouds rise up to heaven, the image of waiting. The superior one eats, drinks, is joyous, and of good cheer in their time of waiting. Don't waste energy on anxiety or rushing to a plan. Remain content, nourishing yourself during this period. In the natural world, when clouds rise into the sky, the rain is an absolute certainty, but the timing isn't. You are currently in a kind of meteorological pause in life. The water, or your goal or solution, is suspended above heaven, the creative force. It hasn't fallen yet because the conditions aren't perfectly ripe. To pace the floor in anxiety is to doubt that the rain will ever come. If you choose to be joyous and of good cheer during your time of waiting, you're signaling to the universe that you have faith. You're treating the future success as a done deal, even though you're stuck in stasis. Eating and drinking isn't just about food, it's about fortifying your mind, your body. Use this time to sleep, to study, to laugh, to strengthen your relationships. When the rain finally falls, the crossing of the great water will be physically and mentally demanding. You need your reserves at 100%. The judgment of hexagram 5 states, waiting. If you are sincere in accepting your circumstances, your heart will be lighter, and you will find success. Perseverance devoid of agitation or worry brings good fortune, and when the time is right, you will complete your great endeavor. In the realm of career, goals, and ambition, this hexagram states that if the opportunity feels inaccessible, stop expending effort on what isn't working. Step back deliberately. Reaffirm your self-assurance and actively seek new perspectives or wait for genuine openings. Stand firm in the belief that delay or rejection is a prompt for tactical redirection. Seize it as a chance to revise your strategy and to prepare for the next move. In the realm of relationships and social flow, use this period of peacetime to refine your character, organize for the next steps, or just get some much-needed rest before re-engaging. Get into the habit of turning a season of waiting into one of preparation. A changing line 1. Waiting in calm circumstances, as if in a peaceful meadow. It furthers one to conserve your energy and resources and to prepare to meet the obstacle. There is no blame in this circumstance. The advice of this hexagram is simply stating to conserve your energy and composure by abiding in what endures, when the time for waiting finally arrives. Keep it simple, stay in your routine. This is not the time to launch a radical new initiative or to panic about the future. Simply do what you're already doing, but do it with the awareness that a pause is shortly to arrive. A changing line 2. Waiting on the edge of the sandbank closer to the flooded river. There is some talk on the inconvenience of matters of progress. In the end, there is good fortune. This is simply stating that you're closer to the obstacle that will cause you to wait. Like being at the edge of the water on the sand, your time to wait is very close. There might be some small frustrations, gossip from others, or even mild criticism when the waiting period does arrive. Ignore petty chatter or annoying commentary that distracts or discourages. This may also be your inner voice, too. Ignore your doubts. Know that you will overcome the obstacle soon. If there are other parties involved, and all of them are looking to lay blame, be the better person who stays calm and doesn't throw blame. Should you be blamed, understand that slander is silenced with silence. Don't give small-mindedness the time of day. A changing line 3. waiting too close to the trouble or obstruction in the mud of the river as it begins to swell and flood suddenly. This causes adversity and other troubles to arrive. Be aware of danger to avoid further trouble. This line is a warning. You may have moved on ahead with your endeavor when you should have stayed in place, and now you're in an exposed position, stuck in the mud of the river. One encounters their obstacle right in the middle of their journey, making them vulnerable to further problems that complicate the situation, like attracting those who would take advantage of your vulnerability. In the original translation, this mentions enemies or bandits to arrive. Recognize your vulnerability and find a way to move yourself to a more stable position. Make some distance from yourself and the trouble. A changing line 4. Waiting in the midst of dire circumstance that wounds, like standing in bloody water. Stay calm and deliberately leave the dangerous cave or pit that you find yourself in and move towards safer ground. This advises that there may be struggles, injuries, or distress in a particularly toxic predicament or environment, as if one were wading in blood. Choosing to retreat is the best option. Take the easiest route to find a safer environment to wait and nourish yourself before the next step. When the situation is harmful, the only thing that matters is survival and moving away from the trouble to safety as soon as possible. A changing line 5. Waiting while nourishing oneself on eating and drinking. Perseverance while at peace brings good fortune. You're in a good environment at meat and drink that allows you to nourish yourself during the waiting period. Embrace the calm and the blessings around you and let that setting reinforce your positive outlook. Take advantage of the moment to strengthen yourself. This is your work-life balance line. You've reached a milestone or a plateau, but instead of immediately stressing out about the next goal, take the win, take the pause. Go to dinner, spend time with your family, re-energize. You're not slacking off. You're refueling your soul for the next final push. A changing line 6. One falls into the danger of the cave or pit that they're in, but suddenly unexpected or unorthodox ideas, people, or sudden events appear to offer help. Honor and accept help from these seemingly disruptive influences. In the end, there will be good fortune. One might be experiencing a great hardship or difficulty, and despite waiting in less than optimal circumstances, unexpected help or insights like 3 uninvited guests will arrive. Be open to this unexpected help and give thanks, as it may contain the solution to the problem. It could be a sign of synchronicity, the divine speaking to you through the wise words of another person, etc. Trust that outside help will come, but keep a sharp lookout for it. Don't be defensive or dismissive of help that seems strange to you. Take it. That concludes Hexagram 5. If you found this material helpful in understanding this hexagram, I hope that you liked the video. Subscribe to follow along with this series, as the next hexagram to be covered will be Hexagram 6, Conflict. See you soon.